Hello all, greetings. This is Grandpa Gurn at Grandpa Gurn's Realm. I'm going to assemble some warp cells for you real quick, or at least one, so that you can just, for you guys that don't have the game or anybody who's curious can just check it out. May as well. So I need to go to my inventory real quick. Now granted, I'm going to craft a product, and I have the warp cell recipe, which requires one antimatter. Here's the antimatter recipe, and it requires an electron vapor, iridium, and zinc. Let's see, if I go to the... So I need an electron vapor first, so that means I'll need a suspension fluid, which means I'll need to create a suspension fluid, which requires 50 carbon. And as you can see in my exosuit, I have no carbons and no carbons on the starship. And I was looking for the red isotope types: plutonium, thamium, carbon's another red one. Let's get some carbon real quick. Again, what do we need here? We need at least 50, eh? Alright, should be a tree right over here. There we go. Run over here to this tree. We'll zap it. How many carbon are we going to get there? 33, okay. Sweet. Okay, so now we've got the carbon we need. Let's see, it showed up right here. Move this over here. I like keeping my exosuit in some semblance of order. Just kind of nutty like that. So here's the carbon. We're going to move over here. Suspension fluid's lit up because that means we have the stuff that we can make it with. Boom, got suspension fluid. Let's see. Now we need an electron vapor. Lo and behold, we've got the plutonium right here. And we have the suspension fluid there. So let's craft a electron vapor. Alright. Now we have an electron vapor. We want to create an antimatter. So we need 20 zinc and 30 of 50 iridium. And in the exosuit, yeah, there's the 30 of 50, but on my ship, I've got iridium. So, it says here my ship's out of range to move the stuff from the starship to the exosuit, so we're just going to run towards the ship, get the ship icon up on our HUD, up there, our HUD. Ship's right down there. How far away is it? Minute 45. Alright, I'm going to run towards the ship. We need zinc, so I'm going to try and pick up some zinc along the way. Here's one. Scan. Go to the exosuit here. Plutonium is there, 226 or 250. I've got plutonium here. Let's, I'd like to fill up that plutonium, at least. Let's see if we can. We'll maximize our health. Green dot, folks. Green dot when you see a species means you've already downloaded it. got another video coming up soon of where I actually find the last species on a planet, and wow, that was kind of a trip, man. Just finally getting it. It turns out, and I'm looking for some zinc on the way to the ship here, it turns out that I actually had to kill the last species. It was flying in the air. And then I ran up and scanned it as it lay dead on the ground. So look out for that video. It'll be up soon at Gurn's Realm. Am I collecting platinum here or running towards the ship? Come on, dude. There we go. Ship's this way. Use my thrusters to take a nice, easy landing. Oh boy. This guy's gonna kick my butt. Let's just get in the ship. Great. Alright, now let's move some of that. First, let's, in our exosuit, how much zinc did we manage to pick up? 40 of 250. And for the antimatter recipe, we needed an electron vapor, a heridium, and a zinc, and it's pulling the heridium that I have on the ship here. Right there. So let's make our antimatter. And now the warp cell's lit up, glowing brightly. We've got some thamium. We've got an antimatter. We'll create the warp cell. And I'm really curious to see if being near the ship, it will pull from my exosuit inventory to charge the hyperdrive. And lo and behold, it does. When you're close enough, all inventories really count as one. So that's a little charge on the hyperdrive with a warp cell. Quick little tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. Look for more at GGR, Grandpa Gurn's Realm.